the one, the only, Ben Sion. Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double as we continue the 8th parak of Maseches Yoma, Parak Ches, Mishnah Beis and Gimel. Let's talk about Mishnah Beis. Aokal kigoseves hagasa kamo ukigarinisa. Ashosem mola lugma of chayav. What is the shear for achila and shti on Yom Kippur? As opposed to all the Yisurim in the Torah, kizayis normally is the violation of this. It doesn't say achila when it comes to Yom Kippur. It says inoi, and therefore the shear is a little bigger. A big fat date, a big fat date, the size of the date plus the seed in the middle, plus the pit in the middle. That is the shear for achila. If you eat that, you're chayav kares. Less than that is a chatzi shear, which the Gemara says is asar min haTorah according to Rabbi Yochanan. We paskin like v'ashosem mola lugma of chayav. If you drink mola lugma, which is less than a revius, it's about one cheekful. That's chayiv. That also makes you have yishav adas, makes you feel a little better. So that's also kola acholin start from the goseves. You can eat any types of food, a little bit, a couple of raisins here, a couple bit of olives here. You know, they're all mitzaref to that shear. But kola mashkin mitzaref from the mali lugma. But any type of drink combines for the share of mali lugma. Provided you had it in kedei achilas pras, which some say is 9 minutes, some people say is 2 minutes. Aokal v'shoseh aim mitzarfin. However, eating and drinking is not mitzaref, right? If I have an olive and I have a glass of water, maybe the glass of water, in terms of the volume with the olive would be koseves hagasa, unless it's not mitzaref. Now, it's hard to understand why they're not mitzaref, because the Gemara doesn't say in Torah you can't drink on Yom Kippur. The Gemara learns it out that achila, that shtia is b'kal achila, shtia is part of drinking. Now, shtia is part of drinking, so why is it mitzaref? So the basic answer is that the shiurim are different, but still it begs to ask the question, what about if you're drinking digestive food? Shouldn't that be mitzaref? I'll try to answer that question in Iyon Mitzion coming up in the next year. Gimel achal v'shasa behel machas eno chayav alei achat asachar. If you forgot that it's Yom Kippur and you ate and drank, you ate the requisite shear, you drank the requisite shear, you only chayav one time because it's basically one isser. It's one shame. Torah calls it achila. Shti is b'chal achila. Achal v'asa malacha chayav shtei chatos. If you forgot it's Yom Kippur, you did a malacha and you ate the requisite shear, so then you're chayav two chatos because it speaks about malacha and achila differently. Achal and she'en ruya and achila v'shasa mashkin she'en ruya l'shtiya v'shasa sir umuriyas pater. If you eat food which is not normally eaten, or drink which is not fit to be drinking, or you drink basically the brine of fish. Umuriyas is basically a herring. Let's say you take the herring, take the fish, and you take the onions out. You just have basically the fish fat, right? Not just brine, fish fat. Mori is pater. It's pater because no one eats that. It's not derech achila. People don't eat it. It's not something which you enjoy. And the purpose of Yom Kippur, as mentioned yesterday, is to enjoy what you're eating. It's not called derech achila because it's not called the normal way of eating. So you're not going to be chayav. Hope you enjoyed today's share. Stay tuned for Iyon Mitzion, where I discuss and try to answer the question I just talked about. How come if you eat and you drink foods to help you digest, why won't you be chayav if it joins together the achila and shtia to make the shir achila? Iyon Mitzion coming up next.